Beautiful day after getting all the snow melted off. Well, I shouldn't say that because there's some snow right there. I see it in the shadows of the hilltops. Well, guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. And today it's Monday morning. I got today off because it's Veterans Day. Thank you guys so much for all your service, for all my veterans out there. You guys are well appreciated, and your sacrifices knock on those, so thank you. So anyway, I'm heading up to the farm. We're going to try to get our fertilizer spreader fixed and maybe get spreading here this evening. Just have to see what the winds will do and if I can get everything put back together in a timely manner. Just have to see. Curtis might be getting the kitty cat out. I believe he's gonna try to do some tillage here today. Maybe. We'll just have to see. I guarantee that's what he's doing. All right, see if this thing fires up. So we're gonna pull this thing out. I'm gonna try and winterize it before it gets too cold. We had to put this thing into the shop last night because it got down to like 25 degrees. My hydraulic oil is low.
Well, good morning everyone. You got the Bud Man from Hartung Family Farms. As you can see, up in Jackson County, we're white. We are white, 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 white. Today is going to be a busy day. I have my brother driving Pat's truck in the back, Jeff. We got to run that truck back down to the farm. Reason is Jeanette's white Impala 2012. It's got like 240,000 miles on it. It's been a great car for us. It wouldn't start last night out of Grandma's. Jeanette took food down to Grandma last night and wouldn't start, so she had to bring its farm truck back. So Jeff voluntold that he would take the truck down and I'll bring him back. After I drop him off, then I'm going to go to Rock Falls, Illinois to pick up a part for Ron's spreader. It's a big part, I guess. And then I'm going to pick that up. That's about an hour and a half away. And then I'm going to go to the farm, drop that off, and then hopefully we'll be getting ready to combine by then. So we're under 250 acres left. So hopefully this week we can knock that out. And then we can start weaning calves and get back to our winter mode. So that's what the game plan is. And I will talk to you a little bit later on. I got to get my brother Jeff in here because I don't think nobody's ever met him. You know, we do have a big family. There's 8 kids in my family, mom and dad, and there's 8 kids, 6 boys, 2 girls. So we were pretty active growing up. You didn't drag your feet at the dinner table because if you did, you didn't get nothing to eat. You never got seconds. It never made around seconds.
Just taking this thing over next door. We're gonna dump the water over here where it'll hopefully run into the ditch. Don't really have to worry about it too much. Because it is a little greasy, a little tacky out. That is for sure. Alright, I'll dump this water out. Dumping. So this is just rinse water. We rinsed it out, so just trying to get everything cleaned out. So there you can kind of see, got some snow. It's definitely mid-November, 32 degrees, a little breezy. Not ideal, but what do? You live in the Midwest, you'll have that. Okay, it's still coming out, but it's coming out a lot less. So that's good, I guess. Gotta be just about out when I get this stuff completely drained.
Well, I made it over here to Rock Falls, so I gotta go in and figure out where we're gonna pick up this belt and parts, but I should just take that big spreader over there. That's what he has. That one right there. You say, what the heck if I drove that into the farm, but that ain't gonna happen. We'll just get a part. So we're gonna go in this side of this building here and see if we can get our stuff and be on our way. How you doing today? Good, yourself? Not too bad. Want that bag off there?
I just got a stapled on there. That might blow off.
There it is, all the parts, labor. That
And it came from AGCO like that. It's like, why would they not see that and put on different like boards?
Yeah, you would think.
What happened to it?
Oh, it came through AGCO. But that's how AGCO shipped it. It's like, why would you not?
So this is the pins he needed.
Yep, those are your pins.
And then some kind of a chain.
Pulling this thing back in the shop so I can winterize it. Basically put antifreeze in and then pull it back out and probably bring it down to Pat's place for its resting spot for the year.
Okay, I'm heading back to Iowa. I'm over in Rock Falls, Illinois. Picked up what Ron needed for his spreader, and now I'm heading back. So about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half, I should be back at the farm, and then we will unload this and we'll go from there. So that's the game plan.
Okay, so Kurt just got done fixing the tire. I'm putting antifreeze in the sprayer. What antifreeze is just essentially water that won't freeze, hence antifreeze. I think it's good down to like minus 50 Fahrenheit, so be plenty for what we need. I'm putting about 22 gallons in. I'll flush that through the sprayer. And then this thing away for the year. We have the new parts coming for this guy. And then Kurt's gonna take the cat out, change the oil, filters, and take that thing, get that thing hooked up to the chisel. Sucker out, getting her ready for the fall.
Okay, I made it back to the farm with all the pieces.
Yeah, I'll pull the big pallet out first.
4 inches, 3 inches, 2 inches. The 2x4.
Whew. All right. Here we go. 5,000 bucks later, I believe. Pricey, but hopefully it'll last for the lifetime of my spreader. Time to go up and grab a bite to eat now. Thank you, Dudley, for going to grab that. These cats are ridiculous. Wow. we're hooking the splice together, and now we're, come on this side. Come on this side. Hooking the splice together, and now we're gonna stick the pins in, so that way the old belt's connected to the new belt, and move her in. So it's got a little lift. It's gotta go the right way. Drive closer once it goes. Ready to straight now. Okay, so poor me, I decided to not check on the battery, and this is the only time lapse you'll get. But essentially, we fought this thing and fought this thing and fought this thing, and eventually found out that the tension was taken back too quickly, so it actually kinked the chain. So therefore, we couldn't actually pull it. I mean, you see us right now yanking on it with the skid loader and everything else like that. It would not budge. And then Pat had the good idea, well, how much did you detension? And I was like, oh, a couple inches. Just, oh, that might be it, because that old chain, when you detension it that much, it doesn't suck back all the way, so therefore it won't actually turn. It actually kinks on itself. So we decided to retension it some, and then we were able to pull it. Houston, we have a problem. I don't know what all you guys saw, because my GoPro battery died, but on the bright side, we got the chain moving, so that's good. The downside is they gave me too short of a chain. They gave me an 11-foot chain instead of a 14-footer. Yeah. It's innocent mistakes happen, I get it, but that sucks, because we fought this thing for 2 hours. Fun, it's okay. We'll get her. So Kurt got the chisel out, or the cat out. I'm gonna move the good truck out of the way for him, so he can go get the chisel hooked up. Hey there, cabbies. Gonna get the chisel hooked up. Okay, well, that sucks. I gotta run right back to where my dad was this morning in Rock Falls, so that's neat. Road trip. All right, Curtis has got the chisel hooked up. He might go try some tonight. Just have to see. Good old kitty cat. And I'm gonna run off and go grab that belt. So I'm queuing extra 2 hours of time and diesel and screwing around. So much fun. Well, an hour later, the second Schrader to come into this store is here. So we'll get our part. Tell you what though, that was fast, in and out in 2 minutes. Let's get back and see if I can get this thing in shortly after dark, and then we might combine tonight, we'll see. Either way, a lot of messing around. Sun's going down, it's a cold one out, 36 degrees. The crazy part is it's gonna warm up to 65 by Friday, jeez. But they just got here, perfect timing. Curtis is not out chiseling, so was hoping that's a little disappointing, but he must have found some more issues on it, so we're just getting it ready to go. Okay, the Budley and I are going to try and get this put together. That's all you. Okay, well, this is
Round 2.
round 2 is right. Let's get after it. So I'm just looking what all I gotta do here. Looks like I gotta do the same thing, unroll that one and roll it back up. Grab my pry bar, let's get after it. It's getting cold out, sorry, 32 degrees. Getting her set up. So we have my old belt, the belt they gave me that was wrong, and we're gonna try and get this one together. So we're gonna hook 3 together. I bet that hasn't been done before, or at least not very often. Okay, I think we got her. New belt over chain is in, bearings are freed up. So now we spin it, see if it'll work. All done. I think we got her good to go. I think we got her whipped. Took a while, mainly because we had the wrong belt, but we're good to go now. Okay, we got her on there. $5,500. Shoes. Don't ever want to do that again. Yeah, it just is what it is. Keep my mouth shut. So let's go ahead and put the parts back on that need to be on there. This guy. Well, Budley.
5.5 hours later.
5.5 hours and just as many thousands of dollars. Back up and running. At least we will be. There she goes. I love fertilizer dust. Stuff gets everywhere.
Me too.
nuts and your bolts before you tighten them down. Your future self will thank you. I think we're ready to go. Clean up. It's good having tools. I don't know what I'd do without these. I just need to get an actual truck at some point.
You buy mine.
5,000?
The tires. Okay, it sounds like we're heading south to Long Farm to fill up some trucks. There's about 5 acres left. Pat wants to get that done. So he's down there right now. Nathan's on his way down, and I'm going to take Ron's car down. Ron's going to bring a semi down. That way when we get them all filled up, he could just take off and head home, and then we can head north. So that's the game plan. 12,000 BTU. That's what we need in here. We could use that over there. It's cold out here. So, okay, this is the old one. It's quite a fiasco. I ran down this morning, picked that one up. That's 11 footer. We needed a 14 or 15 footer, so Ron had to run down and get a different one. So we had that hooked up to that hooked up to the good one, and we pulled it all the way out, and voila. 5.5, 6.5 hours later, we are back in business.
She cold. Let this sucker warm up a little while. Okay, we're heading south. Heading to the farm. Pat's already combining. Now that it's kind of firmed up, we didn't run today because it was just too slick. We got over an inch, almost an inch of rain at that farm. So, but now that they're kind of below freezing and firmed up, we're good to go. So we're gonna fill trucks from morning. It's hard to see, but there's the guys out running over there. Off in the distance, probably one of the only ones running today. Okay, there's snow up here. Huh. Well, that's neat. That's very neat. I gotta go find the 8050 wherever that thing's at. Honestly, I don't know where it's at. Okay, both trucks are sitting here. I'm gonna go walk over to the 8050. She's a little tough out, a little damp. Snow on the ground. Cold's in the air. Definitely got a bite. But harvest must go on. We don't quit because the weather gets bad. Should only have about 3 days after today for harvest. I'm hoping today will be down under 250. Whew. She's cold. Let this pig warm up. She's very cold, frosty. Woo! Struggling a little bit.
Hey, so what trucks did you bring down?
Bubby's gonna go dump now.
Your truck.
Okay, I'm gonna go help Dad with the good truck. So he's got 36,000, I got 52, so that'll fill the good truck for sure. Dudley's starting to fill the good truck. And I'll fill the 99 after that. She's gonna be full. Oh, it's cold. Dudley's getting the good truck, or the 99 filled up. She cold. She very cold. Well, we're getting her done. Both trucks are loaded. So we got 2 trucks done today. That's good. More than I thought we'd get done. That's about 10 acres worth. This field's not doing the greatest, 181. Gotta make sure that math is right though. And then we're moving on to the next field and maybe get that opened up tonight. We got 2 grain carts left, so another 10 acres. Only able to do 20 acres, but it's a start. You gotta keep chipping away. Okay, it's heated seat season in these grain carts. Nice. Got 5,000 pounds. That's gonna be good enough because we don't have any more trucks right now. I haven't heard if Curtis is going to be bringing another one out, but we're farming in the snow. Gotta love it. I feel like the heat is not working in this thing. At least it feels like it isn't. Blowing cold air. I think I got the heated seats, but combines are coming right at me. Open up this new field. Picking along. For some reason, Pat chose the middle 8 rows. I'm not sure why he chose the middle 8 rows, but that's okay. Hoping he turns around and does the next one so we can unload him and go, but yeah, I'm not sure. Does not look like he is. Looks like he's taking the outer 8 rows. Why? I don't know. The world may never know. My faith in humanity is restored. Pat took the inner 8 rows. That's good. Means we can unload him and go. Nice. It's actually not a bad way to do it. So I lied. It was just kind of weird how Pat planned this. He only put one set of end rows. These are all throughs. So Pat was the one taking out all the end rows. He must have left that field, the last field we were in, a little early and got going, because Nathan basically just jumped right in to the long rows. It looks like it's getting tougher because he's plugging up a little bit. Yeah, this is definitely not pumping heat out. There goes the Budley. He's full. Pat and Nathan are just chipping away. Unloading, last one of the night. Dad's not full, but he's full enough for being wet, slick, dark, and hills. And I'll be pretty full here at the end of this too. I got 40,000 on me, good enough. But man's coming down the hill. And these guys are shutting her down. That's right. Drive right at it. He gave me a look. I think the great big old tractor will win that one. Ooh. Ooh, I'm slipping. Yeah, I don't want any more than that. Wow. She's a little sloppy up on top, a little slimy. All right, let's go target this puppy. Pull that out.